Hello, and thank you for volunteering. As a Second Helpings volunteer, you get to personally help out people and families throughout the Lowcountry. Now, as a volunteer, there's a few things you need to know before we can get you in a truck and out on the road. Let's get started. Second Helpings must have all your contact information, including name, address, phone numbers, email, driver's license number, and date of birth. Your area coordinator or day captain can take this information, which is for office use only and is not available to the public. It is very important that you watch the training videos and read the procedure manual. A coordinator or day captain will schedule you for an initial run with an experienced crew to get a hands-on introduction to our program. You will be told the time and place to meet the truck. Coordinators or captains will also arrange your schedule. Notify the coordinator or day captain as soon as possible if you're unable to make a scheduled run so that a replacement volunteer may be found. The Second Helpings logo golf shirt or sweatshirt must be worn at all times when collecting or delivering. The logo hat is optional. Second Helpings t-shirts and hats should be worn while working a route or attending Second Helpings sponsored event and not worn off duty. These items should not be donated to another charity. If no longer presentable, discard them and get replacements. And remember, when you're out there, you're representing Second Helpings, so please look presentable. Leave your cigarettes at home. There is no smoking in the truck or during a route. You'll be climbing into the cab and in the back of the truck multiple times and handling heavy boxes. Closed shoes, ideally with traction, such as athletic shoes, should be worn. General guidelines and standard operation procedures. All routes should be ran with at least 2 people, and at least one of them should have a cell phone at all times. All drivers must have a clean record, with no open tickets or points. There is a procedures manual in each truck. Crews should be familiar with the contents. Now remember, there are back braces and first aid kits on your truck. And please, while working, drink plenty of water. Obey all traffic laws and road regulations, and make sure that all crew members always wear a seatbelt. No CDL or special license is required to drive our trucks. All drivers and helpers are covered by Second Helpings insurance policy. Please, you leave the keys in the lockbox at the end of your route. A rider should get out and act as a spotter before backing up or maneuvering the truck into a confined space. Remember, when first starting a truck, turn on a refrigerator. You want to keep the product nice and cold. To maintain the temperature, please leave the truck running until the last pickup. And hey, don't open doors unless you're ready to load or unload, and try to limit to only one door at a time. And don't forget to latch the door. You don't want it to blow back and ruin your entire day. A crew person should turn on the tablet upon departure and ensure that it's charged. You've got a USB charging device in each truck. Activate the home plate application and record and add the crew members for this run. In case of a breakdown or emergency, refer to the procedural manual. In case of an accident, immediately call your executive director, who will instruct you on how to proceed. Do not call the insurance company directly. Take pictures of the damages of truck or other. Contact a coordinator or day captain if you notice an issue with the truck, like an engine light, so we can schedule some maintenance. And now your pickup guidelines. Please be courteous when meeting store personnel. Introduce yourself and thank them for their support. And remember, they have jobs too, and we're not doing them a favor, but the reverse. Your scheduled stops are listed in the home plate and within the procedural manual. Stops may vary day to day or week to week. So if you're working on a day you don't normally volunteer, check the procedure manual or the home plate for scheduled stops. On your way to the next stop, the rider should enter the weights by category into home plate. Trucks should not be parked in front of stores, nor food carried out of the front door. Park and load at the back of the store. Open truck back doors only while loading and unloading food. Some stores assemble their food at the back loading dock. Others require you to visit each department. A store may have you fill out a form for their records. Stores may have preferred times for preparing their deliveries. And please honor their requests. If you use store carts, please return them to the designated locations. If you're not sure, just ask. And remember, respect the food. All food products should be handled with care. Group food by type in bins as you load it. Ensure bags and bins you fill are not too heavy. If a box is heavy, don't be a show-off. Have 2 people lift it into the truck and slide it in on the floor. This will help speed up distribution of each drop-off location. Loose items not already boxed up should be loaded into either large bags provided, like baked goods for example, or in the bins on the truck. Sometimes food, especially that produce, may be questionable quality. Regardless, deliver the food to an agency. It is the agency's responsibility to inspect and select food for consumption. It is essential for our credibility as a charity that volunteers do not take home donated food. And please, no personal shopping while you're volunteering. Drop-off guidelines. Food should be dropped off at designated agencies only. Please, no freelancing. Please don't give food away to non-designated people. That is the agency's responsibility. Do not drop off food to a site that is unattended. If no one's there to receive the food, just keep going. No one other than Second Helpings volunteers are allowed on the truck. Try to distribute the food evenly by category in all designated sites. After each stop, give an estimate of the total weight dropped off and enter that weight in the home plate. At the end of the day, your truck should be empty of food, and your home plate tally should show 0 balance. At the end of your route, refuel the truck if the fuel gauge is less than 1/2 full. Review the procedure manual for which gas station facility to use. Use a debit card or credit card in each truck. Some trucks use diesel, some gas. Be sure to use the correct fuel and save that receipt. Find a Wi-Fi hotspot and upload the data from your tablet. The instructions are in your procedure manual. When your day is done, make sure you disconnect the Wi-Fi and power down your tablet. And don't forget to store it out of sight. So that's it. That's all it takes to become a Second Helpings volunteer. Now, remember, all this information is in your procedures manual, so make sure you become very familiar with it. And thank you again for becoming a Second Helpings volunteer.